A mysterious aircraft was spotted near Area 51 just weeks after the release of the so-called UFO files, a sighting that has reignited public curiosity and speculation about classified flight tests and advanced aerospace programs in the Nevada testing complex. An unidentified aircraft was observed flying close to the United States' top-secret test site, prompting analysts and local observers to query whether the sighting represents routine trial flights, a new prototype, or an unannounced covert capability. Was America's next sixth-generation F-47 fighter jet caught on camera, sparking debate about the aircraft's features, production status, and how soon it might enter operational testing? Are U.S. officials secretly preparing countermeasures to blunt the threat of China's emerging anti-stealth fighters F-35 killers, investing in sensors, electronic warfare, and tactics intended to preserve air superiority in contested future fights? An unidentified aircraft was reportedly spotted over the Nevada desert near Area 51, an observation that immediately drew public attention because of the site's long history as the United States' most secretive aerospace test range and the timing shortly after the release of previously classified UFO files. The aircraft was detected by a thermal imaging camera while flying at high altitude, a recording that captured its heat signature and flight profile and provided analysts with raw data to evaluate whether the sighting reflected routine testing or an unannounced prototype. The footage released by the group Project Fear showed distinct features of the aircraft's aerodynamic layout, offering viewers enough visual detail to prompt technical speculation about its intended role and design priorities. Judging from the released imagery, observers noted the aircraft appeared to follow a duck configuration, an aerodynamic scheme that places canard surfaces forward of the main wing to enhance maneuverability and control at various speeds. The aircraft seemed to be fitted with a cranked kite-type main wing and was assessed by some analysts to be powered by two engines, a combination that would favor a balance of range, payload capacity, and aerodynamic efficiency for advanced combat or demonstrator platforms. One social media theory linked the sighting to America's rumored sixth-generation fighter, commonly referred to in online circles as the F-47, a claim driven largely by perceived similarities between the thermal footage and published artistic renderings of the proposed program. That connection rested on external visual similarities between the captured aircraft and public renderings of the F-47, but open-source comparison cannot substitute for official confirmation and often fuels premature conclusions about classified development efforts. The F-47 program has been described in some reports as a prospective successor to the F-22 Raptor, with ambitious schedules that, if met, could see a first flight targeted around 2028, though timelines for classified aerospace programs frequently shift. It is notable that parallel advanced fighter development programs are also underway in China, where state-backed efforts aim to produce next-generation combat aircraft capable of contesting U.S. air superiority in future high-end conflicts. Analysts say at least two flying prototypes related to similar Chinese programs have been observed or tracked, evidence that Beijing is investing in demonstrator flights to mature technologies and accelerate development timelines for its own prospective sixth-generation fighters. Fresh footage has offered what observers describe as the clearest look yet at China's next-generation fighter aircraft in flight. The aircraft has reportedly been developed by Shenyang for the PLA Air Force as a potential future successor to the J-20. Latest images circulating on Chinese social media provided a more detailed view of the jet's unique control surfaces. The footage offered fresh insight into a program widely seen as central to China's long-term air power ambitions. The development was reported by Military Watch magazine on June 3 amid continuing focus on Taiwan-related contingencies. Design: tailless stealth configuration intended to reduce radar visibility. Wing layout: advanced lambda wing planform for aerodynamic performance. Control surfaces: multi-surface tailless flight control arrangement. Engine: WS-15 powerplant widely suspected but not officially confirmed. Supercruise: estimated capability of sustained flight above Mach 2. Combat radius: estimated operational radius of around 2,500 kilometers. Radar: large aperture nose radar for long-range target detection. Internal volume: expanded capacity for fuel, weapons, and onboard electronics. Primary focus: long-range air dominance and deep penetration missions. Latest footage suggested a high degree of maturity despite the aircraft remaining a prototype. Observers said the surface finish and overall build quality appeared highly refined, according to Military Watch. The images fueled speculation that testing activity may be expanding ahead of future program milestones. China remains the only country known to have flown multiple sixth-generation fighter designs. The Shenyang program has been developed alongside a second advanced fighter project from Chengdu. Both programs are expected to play a major role in China's future air combat strategy. The developments have intensified scrutiny of the global race for next-generation air power capabilities. This comes as US-China rivalry enters a new phase, with Washington backing the F-47 against China's J-36. The US is reportedly pushing ahead with development of its next-generation air dominance fighter, the F-47. The aircraft is part of Washington's sixth-generation fighter program and is expected to eventually replace the F-22. The U.S. Air Force is seeking $5.03 billion for fiscal year 2027 to speed up development of Boeing's F-47. Defense Security Asia reported on June 2 that the move points to an intensifying technological race. U.S. officials have said the first F-47 is already in production, with a first flight targeted for 2028. The American push comes as China's J-36 is drawing growing attention from defense analysts.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.